What's up everyone, welcome back to the Durbin Compound. So if you haven't met me already, my name is Devin Durbin. Today we're going to talk about air fittings. I am sick and tired of hearing my air fittings leak when I'm working on stuff. Many will argue, I can already see the comments coming like, hey, you know what doesn't leak air? Battery powered impact tools. I haven't upgraded to some battery powered impacts. I really want to get into the Milwaukee line, but I haven't pulled the trigger on them yet, so I'm still using my air tools. One of the things that I use on a daily basis is my Snap-on MG725. This 725 is an awesome gun, and I use the Blue Point swivel on the end of it. So on all of my tools I have these Blue Point swivels. They're like $26. And if you're anything like me, you spend the big buck on these swivels only to get them leaking and making noise. Well, turns out it's not the swivel, it's the air hose attachment. So let me go ahead, show you exactly what I mean here. So anytime you manipulate this bad boy, you basically get an air leak. So anytime I set it down or I move it around or lay it down on the ground, I get an air leak out of it. So basically what's going on is this crappy air hose fitting that I have just doesn't make a good connection. So what I went ahead and did was I bought the Legacy Color Connex. So you already know what the review's all about. We're going to get the Color Connex out of the package, and we're going to see exactly how they work and if they're worth the dollar. So yeah, when I have this laying on the ground or I stop working with it for a second, I literally just set it down and the thing will end up leaking on me. I love how I worked with it all day and it leaked like a sieve, and every single time I couldn't get it to stop leaking, and now I fire up the camera and it doesn't leak. You can manipulate it a little bit and get it to leak, but we're going to change out this fitting right here on the end and the male fitting into the Blue Point swivel, and we'll see how it works. Let's go over to the bench and tear this apart. Okay, so these Color Connex are made by Legacy, same company that makes the Flexzilla hoses. You get these in a variety of colors. You can get blue, green for the automotive, and D for the industrial. I have all my fittings set up for industrial, so I didn't want to swap it over to automotive or whatever. I know everybody does a different thing, maybe in their shop or whatever, but I just went ahead and went with industrial. I got this cheap kit for $6. We're going to see exactly how good they are, if they leak, and let's get started. Here's a plug, by the way. These Whisk scissors are awesome. These are general purpose scissors. I'll put link to these in the description because I really believe in these scissors. They're really, really nice. They have a nice coating on them, and they're super sharp, and I cut cardboard and just all kinds of stuff around the shop with them. I really like them a lot. So if you're interested, I'll put, while I'm talking here, I'll put the price of these. If you have a gift card or you return something, these are awesome to get. Especially coming up on Christmas time, these are going to be an awesome little gift to get someone. Probably get a pair for my dad. Alright, so we got this opened up here. Upon first look here, I like the anodized colors. That's just a second kind of cool. That's not really functional at all. These connectors are really, really light. I mean, stupid light. You can tell they're aluminum. That could prove to be a bad thing if you over tighten or if you really torque these down. You could probably easily strip these out, because I mean they probably weigh less than an ounce. I mean probably not even that, half an ounce. So let's go ahead and get these on the swivel, and so let's see how it goes. Okay, I'll go ahead and stop the little time lapse there and show you how I tape my fittings. So I usually, if I'm doing small fittings like this, I'll usually pull off about 4 inches here. You always want to wrap it in counterclockwise, way. What this does is, if you think about it, when you tighten it in, you're looking at it backwards, but as I tighten it in, you want the end of your Teflon to go with you when you're going around. If you put it on clockwise, when you turn it, you're literally just going to bunch up that end of the Teflon tape. I put about 4 revolutions around it. That 4 inches will go around there about 4 times. Well, let's go ahead and thread that back in. Make sure I clean out my old stuff. And let's get back to the time lapse. All right, cool. Works pretty nice, very smooth. I like it. It looks good on the end of that. Let's go ahead and see how it connects. So it seems like a very positive fit. I'm going to go ahead and recharge this hose. We're going to see exactly how it works here. Let's go ahead and have it hooked up when I recharge it. Let's get all of our other junk out of the way. One of the things that I like about working on things is keeping your workspace neat and tidy. Keeps you organized. Put everything away before you start another project. That way you don't have a bunch of junk out. Okay, so now we're charged back up. Oh, it's a nice positive connection there. I don't think we're going to get any leaking out of it. I can't wait to see how this holds up over time. Hopefully it withstands the test of time. So let's go over a couple review points. I think that durability, let's go with ease of use. I mean, this thing is ridiculously easy to use, as with any hand tool. Pretty easy to use. Nothing new or unusual. When you're going to the store and you're looking at these fittings, I mean, match them up to the fittings that are most nearly yours. Just a simple troubleshooting, you can figure out exactly which fitting yours is. This is the industrial one, so the red one. As far as durability, I think this has got some good durability. It's that anodized aluminum, nice ball bearings in it, nice fat rubber O-ring in it, a nice body to it. These are aluminum. I don't know how long they're going to last, so durability is probably going to be closer to a 7, because I'd really like to see these made out of metal, some kind of steel, or something other than this cheap aluminum that just feels like it doesn't have a lot of rigidity. As far as performance, I guess we'll see in the future, but as of right now, they're pretty easy to hook up. They're pretty nice. I mean, they're definitely a lot easier to hook up than these cheapos that you get from Harbor Freight or whatever. But these have withstood the test of time as well. It just leaks a little bit. So, you know, as it gets corroded up and you get air in the line, I mean, it's going to do, you know, all the things that we are just complaining about. So at a value of $6, I think it was $6.49, I think this really foots the bill. I think it's a good set to get. I, of course, only got the set that has, you know, a female, a male connector, and then the piece here, because I was unsure. So I'm going to go ahead and order a 14 piece of this. I think a 14 piece is $14 or $17. So, you know, $1 a piece for the fittings, really not that bad. So I'll put value at a strong 9 for sure. So let's wrap this video up. All right, guys, if you're still working with air tools, I think this upgrade is most definitely needed. I got the fittings that you saw me take off were cheap ones from Harbor Freight. I think they were $5 for like a whole slew of fittings. So it's worth the upgrade when you get $6 for each connection. I'll probably connect quite a few of my tools, or hook up a couple of my tools with these fittings, and make it pretty easy. Of course, when you have this swivel on here, you have to hold the swivel. But I think this definitely fits the bill. I like it a lot. I like the anodized color. It makes it look sleek and nice and new, and that's probably why it's got me my biased opinion on it already. So we'll see how they last over the test of time. I'll probably do a 1 or 2 month update, maybe a 6 month update in the comments. I'll pin it at the top. So I hope you guys enjoy my content. I hope to see you around the channel. And if you got any questions about this, or you know, any technical questions that I can answer, go ahead and shoot a comment my way. I'll put the link to this in Amazon store or Amazon whatever. I'll put a link to it in the description below where I bought them. And as always, I think these are definitely something I recommend. They're very nice. I like them, so I'll go ahead and recommend them. I would definitely buy them again, and I'm going to. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next video.